entity that is hovering by aircraft. It's very hard to hide that plane, but I want you to see it. It's FedEx that is making a U-turn right over the museum, amplifying the sound of that plane, and flying back in the opposite direction, which I've shown you before. And you see how briefly that is. That's why it's gone already. It's merely for the purpose of activity creation, stalking. There you go. That's FedEx that's flying in the background over here, making a U-turn, flying back around, hovering right here over the museum where I am walking off of the ground. And they're doing so in that specific environment. That's understanding what is group stalking. In the same way that I show you the people of the state, they're doing so, maintaining presence, maintaining activity in the specific environment. And there is FedEx right there. They hover down and make a U-turn, and it's very, very rapid, meaning by the time I'm opening up my camera, they're already making a U-turn and flying back the opposite direction, targeting their hovering presence over the museum and going back, which is also pacing. All of it is relevant, it's relevant positioning, and it's in a specific environment. That specific environment is under what is not possibly the sun, which, as I'm capturing it right now at 8:22 a.m., 8:23 a.m., I want to be clear, where I captured the Ontario Police at the intersection of Mountain Avenue and Holt Boulevard. This is Holt Boulevard. Mountain Avenue is just right up the street. That would be, again, the impossibility, the maintenance of a light source that's not the sun, as it remains on one street. As I've documented and I've demonstrated for you, the entity keeping the light source while I'm getting up here in the morning, all right? And then the entity is setting the light source right here at Euclid Avenue off of the same street, Holt Boulevard. That's because I got off of Route 84 yesterday. The entity is maintaining a light source in alignment with me. This is demonic. And that is the company, FedEx, engaging in what is demonic conduct. It is also what is legally described as what is stalking, doing it on behalf of a state that's engaged in interstate stalking amongst a people. And that is referred to as what is federal group stalking and monitoring. It's entirely demonic. And it is also occurring, and not only with regard to what I showed you last night, while the entity kept that light source over me all day while I remained in Chino, the entity at the same time at 8:23 a.m., I'm on the bus yesterday, and at Eucalyptus Avenue and Euclid Avenue. All right, after I got on this bus, the entity kept that light source over that building. Remember, this is 8 o'clock in the morning. I have already gotten on Route 83 and gone this direction. Right now, as I get up later, the light source remains over the museum. Yesterday at 8:04, it's over 150 East Holt. I'm standing over there. These demons are pacing in relevant position, and directed light is on the passenger side of their vehicles. Remember that. 8:23 a.m., I'm at Eucalyptus Avenue and Euclid Avenue, going to the city of Chino. This is in every way speaking to stalking with light. FedEx is group stalking using an airplane. Unheard of methods. It's entirely demonic. That's why it's so unheard of. It's absolutely crazy what the people of the state are doing, and those are the people of the state using airplanes to engage in this stalking system. It's 8:25 a.m. and this is the maintenance of the light source that's over the museum, as opposed to at 8:04 I'm showing you on video over 150 East Holt, which is again in alignment with where I was standing at that time. And at 8:23 a.m. I was not at the museum. It's not in alignment. It's not staying here all day long. In other words, it's also not at the same time over me while I'm on the bus, Route 83, at the intersection of Euclid Avenue and Eucalyptus Avenue, while the bus is turning, by the way. That's exactly what you saw. That is FedEx engaging in group stalking, demonic conduct amongst the people of the state, and it's also facilitation, all right? And as you pay attention, the Ontario Fire Department crossing path, they're monitoring. This is the ongoing criminal conduct of monitoring. Western Express, that's engaging in what is monitoring. FedEx is doing it in an airplane, okay? This is the P.O.C. It is currently 8:25 a.m.